Round 4 of the Formula 1 2024 season is here. Here is what to know before the race weekend. The Japanese Grand Prix is held at the Suzuka International Racing Course, which had its first race in 1987, which was won by Austrian driver Gerhard Berger in his Ferrari. The lap distance is 5.8 kilometers or 3.6 miles. On Sunday, the winning driver will hopefully complete all 53 laps of the circuit, accumulating to 307.4 kilometers or 191 miles. The lap record is a 1 minute 30.983, set by Lewis Hamilton during the 2019 Grand Prix. Last year's winner was Max Verstappen, whose win secured a back-to-back Red Bull Constructors' Championship for the team. For a refresher on last year's Grand Prix, here's a summary of the events. Max Verstappen started on pole position, with the two McLarens behind. Off the line, Piastri had a better getaway, but Max moved over to the right, completely shutting off Piastri's line, which then allowed Norris to challenge him around the outside. Further back, two separate incidents occurred. The first was Lewis Hamilton being run into the grass by Perez, due to Perez being squeezed by Carlos Sainz, who had to evade Charles Leclerc in his inside. For the biggest piece of contact, it was from the cars behind. The incident involved a squeezed Zhou Guanyu, who thanks to contact by an Alpine, went into the side of Albon, lifting him into the air and giving him a big whack on his floor and side structure. All cars were able to miraculously continue the race with little issue. Later on, Logan Sargent completely hit Valtteri Bottas, sending him into the gravel trap on lap 5. Kevin Magnussen was hit in a similar fashion on lap 12 by Sergio Perez, who also miscalculated his line and overtake attempt. This then led to a retirement for Sergio Perez, joining Bottas on the retirement list. At the end of the race, Max Verstappen won by almost 20 seconds, with a similar gap between the two McLarens in second and third, Norris and Piastri. For this year's event, the weather forecast looks to be a cloudy weekend, as I record this on Tuesday, with a chance of brief rain on Sunday. This is a traditional format this weekend, with our 3 practice sessions followed by qualifying and the race. For Europeans, it's an early race once again, with a late race for Americans. For Australians, enjoy this one. It's one of the few that take place during a convenient time, 3 PM on a Sunday. My predictions going into this race: last predictions from Australia were all largely correct, with the exception of Max Verstappen, which was bound to happen. However, for this weekend, I'm going for a Max Verstappen pole and win, since he'll be looking for revenge after Australia. We saw a similar thing happen after Singapore last year, on this exact same circuit, where Max dominated after a difficult weekend. Don't rule out the Ferraris, they look to be making serious progress and could take the lead of both championships this weekend if things go their way. I'm going to say that Sainz will come second, with Lando Norris in third, and his teammate Oscar Piastri close behind, like it was in Australia. Charles Leclerc next in 5th, and George Russell rounding up the top 6. Let me know your predictions below, subscribe to know when the race review video comes out, along with other Formula 1 videos, such as this video on why Max Verstappen DNF'd from the Australian Grand Prix last weekend. Thank you.